Hello, my name is Mark L. White, and I'm here to talk to you about 5 ways to grow your brand. One thing I've learned is when you're marketing a product or a service, you have to depend on platforms like Google or Facebook to get the word out. But the best way to control your message is to be your own brand. And I've recently learned the 5 steps it takes to learn your own brand, and I'm starting to work towards building my own brand, because once you have your own brand, nobody can take that away from you. The first thing you got to do to build your own brand is first you have to pick platforms. When I say platforms, I'm talking about more than one platform, because just like depending on one source for anything could be a problem, depending on one platform to get your word out is a problem. If you are depending on YouTube and YouTube changes the way they do things, you'll lose all your influence, and you never know what platform's going to hit. So you want to be on LinkedIn, which is great for business people. You want to be on YouTube if you're doing a lot of video. You also want to be on Facebook. Facebook is like the granddaddy of platforms, but you also want to be on the platforms that your target market or who it is you're trying to influence is on. Which gets into my second point: know your target market and define your target market and what it is you're trying to influence. So if your target market, if you're a doctor and your target market is healthy patients, you want to find out where these people reside. What are their age groups? If their age groups are 50 plus, you might want to be on Facebook, but if you're in the under 30 crowd, you might want to look at Instagram, for example, and focus more of your time there. But definitely be on multiple platforms and invest in your story and in your niche. What they say is the riches are in the niches. That's what you want to be. You want to say, this is where my niche is. So the more you can define your niche, it's one thing to say, I want to be targeting healthy men. It's another thing saying, I want to target professionals. I want to target CEOs and help them with mental acuity. Or I want to target the biohacker crowd, or whoever it is. The more you can create that niche, the better. Once you've defined that, now the work really begins, because it's all about developing content. And there's so many ways to develop content. Instagram is pictures and little 1-minute videos. You can have long-form videos on YouTube. If you're a good writer, there's always writing papers and blogs and emails. But just getting information and content out there is really amazing. Now, if you're doing YouTube videos, they can actually take those videos and transcribe that and put that on a blog on your website. But it takes time, effort, and the most important thing is it takes consistency. So you want to have a calendar and just get it out, and it might take 6 months or a year before you start to get a lot of followers. Which gets into the other thing is, once you see that you have all these followers, the 4th step is start investing in growth. So if you see something taking off in Facebook or in LinkedIn, you can actually boost your posts, and you can spend $50, $100, $200 to get more and more people interested in who you are. And that finally leads to the 5th thing is follow experts who have been there and try to collaborate with them. So once you're growing and you have 15, 20, or 25,000 followers in your niche, find out who are the other people in that niche targeting your target market, and do a collaboration of them. And they would want to do that with you because they aren't your competitors. There are people out there with tribes. You have your tribe, and what you're doing is you're introducing your tribe to somebody you find interesting, and vice versa. Lately I've been working on building my own brand, and hopefully we can help you do the same thing. This is Mark.